Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, we've been having a rash of disturbing stories dealing with deaths of loved ones, mainly of the domestic violence sort. This story right here out of Tunica County, Mississippi. Shout out Tunica County. It's no different. The man you see up here, his name is Markello Braxton. He's 41 years old. This guy shot his wife, who's age 30, and her name is Nakaria Jude. May she rest in peace. He also shot his 20-year-old son and a 6-year-old daughter that both him and his wife share. Now, both of them survived and are recovering in Memphis hospitals as we speak. And this guy right here was on the run. But there's a twist in the story and a surprising update. Take a look at this.
With breaking news right now, deputies in Tunica County are searching for this man. They say he is armed and dangerous. Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for staying with us. I'm Carolyn Serta. Deputies say Markello Braxton is wanted for killing the mother of his child and shooting his 2 children. Braxton's 6-year-old daughter and 20-year-old son are recovering in Memphis hospitals tonight. Fox 13's Jeremy Pierre spoke to a domestic violence advocate who's overcome with sadness over the death of another domestic violence victim.
Deputies are still putting the pieces together in this investigation. They say 41-year-old Markello Braxton is a big piece to the puzzle. That's why they need to find him immediately.
Nakaria was 30 years old. She was just really getting started.
Deputies in Tunica County responded to this home on Solil Drive in Robinsonville after 7 Friday night. Deputies say when they got to the home, they found 3 people shot. Investigators in Tunica County say 30-year-old Nakaria Jude died on the scene. 2 others airlifted to hospitals in Memphis. Braxton and Jude's 6-year-old daughter went to Labana Children's Hospital, while Braxton's 20-year-old son went to Regional 1.
According to people who knew Nakaria Jude, they told me that her and Braxton were in an on and off relationship.
It's so serious, you know, and the thing about it happens so much. Every 60 seconds, 24 people, every 60 seconds, every minute, 24 people are going through physical, not all of the abuse, but the physical aspect of domestic violence, right? So that means over 12 million people a year.
Ponya Doxson from Beauty Beyond the Scars, a domestic violence prevention advocacy organization, says this is a harsh reminder of domestic violence victims suffering until the most tragic event happens, death.
Love is not supposed to hurt. That's not love. You know, and the signs sometimes are there, but we miss them or we overlook them.
According to investigators, details surrounding the motive are still being investigated. Investigators say Braxton is from Robinsonville with family in Coahoma County and is considered armed and dangerous.
Breaking news is first at 10 tonight. A man wanted for a deadly shooting in Tunica is found dead tonight, not far from the scene where a woman was killed and 2 others, including a 6-year-old, were shot. Hello, I'm Stephanie Skurlock.
And I'm Greg Hurst. That triple shooting happened Friday night, and deputies have been on a manhunt for the suspect ever since. WRG's Harrison Klopp has the latest on the investigation.
It's been the biggest question in Tunica County over the weekend. Where is Markello Braxton? Well, the Tunica County Sheriff's Office believes they've found him.
Due to the connectivity of where he's located in relation to the house, I believe we've got the individual that committed the crime on Friday.
The Tunica County Sheriff's Office saying tonight they have found a man dead in the field behind Soleil Drive with what appears to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. And they believe that man is Markello Braxton.
This property here borders the golf course, but there's a section of field between this property and the golf course, and he was located in that section between the 2.
Investigators believe Braxton was responsible for Friday's triple shooting. 30-year-old Nakaria Jude was shot and killed. A 6-year-old girl and a 24-year-old young man were wounded. Neighbors tell us the girl is Braxton's daughter. The Tunica County Sheriff's Office say the investigation is ongoing.
We'll continue on with the investigation. We'll put the pieces to the puzzle together. There's still a lot of work to do. It is an ongoing investigation. Once we get to a closing point, then and everything's completed, then we'll know where we are.
And as we talked to residents tonight, many were too emotional to speak. From Tunica County, I'm Harrison Cloud for your news leader, WREG News Channel 3.
You've seen it. That's the story of this guy, Markello Braxton, 41-year-old idiot. Killed his wife, shot his daughter that he shared with the wife, tried to kill her, and tried to kill his own son, who's 20, and not of that marriage. That make me think maybe the son tried to stop him. You shot your own kid after you know you was doing wrong. From stopping you from obliterating somebody. This guy tried to wipe his whole family out. Then he escapes and he's on the run for a few days and then decides, you know what, I'm not getting apprehended. I'm going to end myself. And that goes to show you, in most of these stories you see where people do some of the most heinous crimes and then run off in an effort not to get caught by law enforcement authorities, they wind up taking their own selves out of here, when if you had so many issues and stuff, you could have removed yourself from that situation and still been alive, or you could have started to the cornerstone yourself and ended it then. Same thing with these mass shootings, same thing with these school shootings. These people dissatisfied with self blame others for how they are instead of looking within themselves to try to change themselves. And they go all out, and then at the end, I'm gonna take myself out of here. It makes no sense. There are a lot of people out here that act first and think later. And that's one of the big problems we got out here in this country right now with the incessant violence that's taken off. You pointed a gun at a 6-year-old girl, your daughter. You pointed a gun at her and pulled the trigger without pause. Just pulled the trigger, tried to end her. Same with your son, who you should be a shining example of manhood with. You tried to kill him because of whatever. You 41 years old, got a 30-year-old wife. Your son is 20. They could be siblings. Think about that. As a leader, 41 years old, y'all had a house. That should have meant something. You the leader of the house. Set the precedent. You don't see it and stuff like that no more. Everybody's a menace. The one that's supposed to be the leader turns on his troops or those that are instructed to follow. The biggest thing with me is he did all of this stuff, and what he did was so much to where I guess when he calmed down, he said, you know what? Look what I did. Oh, I can't go to jail for this. Boom. Who feels sorry for you? Who can feel sorry for you like that? Everybody can lose their cool at any given time. People argue. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to where you want to be physical with somebody, or you feel as though you're being outvoted in the house and things aren't going your way, just remove yourself from said situation temporarily. Got to remember, the thing about anger a lot of times is it's only temporary. A lot of times you calm yourself down and get time to reflect, you make out a little bit better than just flowing into the emotion and acting upon it. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. May this woman, the carrier Jew, rest in peace. And hopefully these kids will make a full recovery, because they're going to have a lot to deal with losing both parents, and especially with the 20-year-old boy, the fact that his father tried to kill him. Well, both of them too. The little girl too. Father tried to kill him. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.